YouTube. My name is Jeff and welcome to the Road Mars Project. Here on this channel we discuss the benefits of visiting national parks, the beauty of nature and the outdoors, and all other fun recreational activities during your road trip. If you're new to this channel, I invite you to like this video as well as subscribing to the channel to get the latest videos. Now that we got that out the way, I'm just gonna do like a freestyle because I'm trying to do a different type of setup. I'm gonna stand up instead of sitting down. I haven't done one of this type of videos in a while. Everything was at the soil that I did recently, and it was like just a recap of last year. I traveled to different places. I went to Zion back in January of last year. I went to Zion National Park, and besides going to like local places like Red Rock, of course, I went to Lake Tahoe. That was amazing. Spent the weekend up in Reno. Went to Lake Tahoe for the 4th of July weekend, and I got a chance to visit my first national park on the East Coast, which was Acadia National Park. The beautiful, splendid Acadia National Park in the fall. I recommend that for everyone. Get over to Acadia National Park like late September, early November. That's the sweet spot right there. So you want to head over to Acadia National Park. Something I'm probably going to do again. And it wasn't that crowded. Well, I'll take that back. It was, but it was easy to manage. It was easy to get around, get through and get around there. The weather was just perfect. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. That fall weather, you see the leaves changing, and the different color, the brown, the orange, the green, that in New England. Yeah, and that was my first time in New England, in the state of Maine. So I recommend you head over to there. I'm gonna do Road to Acadia National Park. That's coming down the pipeline one of these days. Okay, and I did some international travel. I went over to the country of Turkey, and the wonderful, beautiful, historic country of Turkey. We used to say Turkey, but when I went there, the locals kept on stopping me and correcting me. It's Turkey, not Turkey. They officially made it Turkey a few years ago instead of Turkey. So it's Turkey. So, and had a wonderful time. I had one incident, but I'm not gonna get into that. But watch for some of the scammers over there. But other than that, it was wonderful. I stayed in Istanbul most of the time, but I headed down to the city of Izmir, and then from Izmir I drove. It's like an hour drive, and to the city. To Ephesus, which is in the Bible, Ephesus, and it's an old, ancient Roman ruins down there. Very Roman. I'm gonna do at the soil when I was there. I spent the whole day there. And that was an interesting day too. Just did a day trip. I flew from Istanbul down to Izmir, like I mentioned earlier, and I rented a car. Come to find out, the car was a stick shift. It was a stick shift, a manual. I haven't driven a manual in over 20 years, so I had to get back used to that. Car kept stalling, stopping, and I haven't driven in a foreign country in over 20 years, since I was in the military. So that was a lot of fun and an interesting experience. So yeah, that's what this is all about: create memories and getting these interesting experiences in. So I hope you guys had a great holiday. Remember to like and subscribe. got plenty of stuff coming down the pipeline. I know last year I just got distracted. As I mentioned in one of my videos, I had the death of my mother. My mother passed away, and that took a toll on me. It took a toll on me, but I know she's looking down. She loved the beauty of nature and the outdoors herself, and I know she's looking down and she's proud. So rest in power to my dear mother. So, and I hope you guys have a great holiday and a wonderful 2026. And this is going to be a great and challenging year coming up in the future. So hope you guys have a great hope you guys have a great new year. I'm still getting used to talking to this camera every day, so bear with me. All right, take care.